Hey guys, I'm Average. Welcome back to another stream. I haven't done a stream in a while. I'm just getting everything set up, so give me a moment here. Alrighty, so I'm just getting everything set up here, testing that everything is working. Let's check out how the live chat is faring. Okay, that looks weird. Why is it using that font? I don't like it. This is my first stream where I'm like trying to use the on-screen elements or like overlays. Oh, I love how it advertises itself. That's great. Love it. Let's see how that looks. But to kind of preface the stream while everybody is waiting, I mean, there's not really anybody here, but to preface the stream, we're going to check out Hytale. We're going to see, since they just dropped update number 5, we are going to see if there's anything new that's worth talking about. And on top of that, we're going to see if anything broke. And I can already tell you, yes, things have broke. On my server, at least. I have some custom plugins and some plugins that I downloaded off the internet. And, you know, not all of them work. The server no longer works. Let's see if this font will actually display properly. First 5 minutes of the stream going pretty well. It's just not displaying the chat now. Okay, you know what? Whatever. I think that's fine. You can at least see the chat. Maybe I'll make it invisible. Or not invisible. Maybe I'll make the... Well, I can do like a stroke. Okay, yeah. I want to do that. I don't like how every single time I save, it just like disappears. That's not that great, in my opinion. What is the Stream Elements username? It's just Stream Elements, okay. That's already ignored. It will just advertise itself in chat, because funny, I guess. I don't know. Alright. Let's give it one last test message. I like how I'm just spamming my own chat. It's great. There is definitely a delay with the, Okay, there we go. That looks fine. That looks fine. Okay. What's going on, guys? It's me, Average. And in this live stream, we're going to check out Hytale Update 6. Or, no, sorry. Hytale Update 5. Because that just dropped. I think, according to the Discord, it dropped at 10:50 a.m. So earlier this morning for me. And yeah, here we are. We're going to, I guess, you know, just see what has been added, what has changed in the game, what's possibly broke, and yeah, just kind of run through it. So I don't know if this is a massive update. I do know that they changed how they do versioning now. Because before they were doing like, I mean, I can show you. I have my SSH open here. I'm just going to clear this just in case there's anything revealing. So, yeah, there is some new things. Like, previously, it was versioned like this. So, I don't know if you guys can see that well. Can I zoom this in? Yeah, okay, there we go. So before, the versions were done like this. So it'd be 2026 dot, you know, whatever month, whatever day, and then just a random assortment of letters and numbers. Now, apparently, they've switched over to using more proper semantic versioning. Oops. That doesn't include the date. Actually, let me just close some stuff here, guys. I want the stream to be clean. Oh, God. I have so many fucking windows open. Oh, great. I just closed my fucking YouTube studio. I need that. I need that open. As you can see, I'm super used to streaming. I know how to do it super well. But, yeah. Give me 1 second. I can totally do this, guys. I can totally do this. Just watch me. Alright, there we go. So, yeah, they've changed how the semantic versioning is done. I'm not sure if that was done just literally in this update or if it was done before. I'm assuming that it's update 5 related, because this was the last version that they actually had out for a long time, as long as I can really remember. Since March 2026, on the 26th of March. Yeah, that's fucking English. And now they've changed to more proper semantic versioning. So we got the, obviously this is the major release, and then you got the minor, and then you got kind of your hot fix or your patch release version number there. So yeah, that's different, which is interesting. Also, when I try and start my server, you'll see here that it will not actually work. There's a lot of errors and warnings and stuff in my chat, or I'm sorry, not in my chat, in my console output here. Let me zoom out of this a bit more. So yeah, you can see, there we go. It just completely fails. I think one of the main things is I'm using this plugin called, let's just go to my server directory. Oh yeah, I forgot they're called mods. I'm using a mod called Orbis Guard, which is probably outdated now. So I'm just going to delete that just so I don't forget, because I probably will. But we're going to work on actually getting our server running. But first, let's actually check out, you know, what's new in Hytale, what's different. I know that they have a server browser now. My session's no longer valid. I'm just going to log in over here on the side. Oh my god. I have to verify my email, guys. Give me one moment here. Probably should have done this before I started streaming, but you know, you're getting the live take here. It's very, very live. I kind of just wanted to stream like me looking at the new update and then fixing my plugins. Maybe it can help other people, because I know sometimes breaking changes are kind of annoying. Especially for updating things. Okay, so yeah, some things right off the bat. Obviously, they have the new game version down here. They have the update size. And then I believe they also have... Yeah, so you can switch to older releases. So 0.4, for example. So I guess they did switch to this a little while ago. I'm not sure when, but... Yeah, I know that they've had this build on the pre-release patch line for a while now. But... 0.5 is now a thing on the release branch. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's just update the game, you know. Let's get it running, and let's boot into it and see right off the bat what's new. I think one of their big things is these trigger volumes. So, they're like 3D... spaces, which look like they would be used for debug stuff. I know that they already had something like this before, because I actually used one in one of my plugins. So this is not like a brand new feature, but I think it's a brand new feature in the creative editor. But previously you could do this already with mods, I believe. Nothing about it is visible to players during normal play. It just sits there quietly watching. When something happens inside of it, a block gets broken, whatever, it can react by running a desired effect. So I think this is for like map makers, or I don't know, something like that, where you want specific conditions for walking into an area, like a trigger. So that's cool. I guess here's a demonstration of the potential of this tool. Why don't we watch it? I'll mute the music here. Holy shit, this is loud. And okay, there we go. We can turn it down. Hytale music always kind of sounds like Harry Potter music to me. I don't know if you guys also get that, but... Okay, so you can do like key presses inside of different areas. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh wow. This looks very I don't know what this like map is, but it looks sick. Okay, that's interesting. I like that. Okay. I think we get the idea, you know, it's cool. Controller support has arrived. Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch controllers. What about the Steam controller, man? What about the I'm assuming that that's fine. I'm assuming you can map that to, you know, Xbox or PlayStation, or even the Switch Pro is basically just like an Xbox controller. So yeah, there's not really anything too crazy going on there. Okay, this is just the beginning. Some advanced features may still require a keyboard and mouse. I'm assuming like the creative menu. How we got here, where we're going. This guy's talking about controller support. He was the one who spearheaded it. I don't really care that much about the controller support. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't care at all. Let's see what else. Social sidebar. Okay, stay connected with the new social sidebar. So that's new. I guess you can add friends, see who's online, invite to worlds, join directly, Discord friends. That's a good integration right there. Favorite friends, toast notifications. It's not available on parent managed accounts. So any kids out there, you're not going to be able to add friends. Just sorry, buddy. Okay, more social features are coming. I don't think we need to watch a video on that. This is something that I'm interested in personally, server discovery. So there's actually like a server list. Dude, the server lists for Hytale are so garbage. Like, most of them just look like they were vibe coded in like an hour and then just spat out onto a domain. I don't know. They're some of the sketchiest sites I've ever actually had the misfortune of using. So I'm glad this is actually going to be a thing, because I think a lot of those Hytale sites, especially at the beginning, they were like trying to get people to pay to boost their server. And as far as I am aware, there was no real fairness to it. Like, some of the servers had voting, or some of the websites had voting. And so that would help kind of, but if you pay, your server was going to be boosted to the very top. So capitalism at its finest there. Music and audio. Audio occlusion and diffraction have been implemented. Over 1 hour of new music has been added. That's pretty sick. Let's take a gander to this OST here. Kind of gives me like, oh wait, you guys can't actually hear this shit. Okay, hold on. Sorry. It gives me Elder Scrolls. I mean, it's very chill. I would say it's pretty fitting, considering, you know, Hytale is kind of more of a fantasy title, more so than Minecraft at least. Creative mode placement settings. Okay, several new placement settings have been added to the creative mode quick settings. Okay, so a ton of stuff for the creative menu. I haven't really, messed around with the creative menu all that much, so I can't really speak to what's been some pain points for people who are creating maps and things like that, because I haven't done it. But I mean, hey, they're putting attention towards this. I thought that this update was supposed to be more of a content update, like a content patch that would add some progression, but as far as I can see, there's none of that. So this looks like a very, like, for the modders, for the people kind of QOL stuff, which is always great. But in my opinion, I was kind of interested in this being more of a content update. But if these are the main things that they're showing off, it doesn't really sound like it is. Okay, item name and description overrides. So this is kind of like lore and custom names in Minecraft. Displaying prices to RPG systems. That's cool. I mean, that's always welcome, I think. Additional headline features. New emotes. Oh my god, this is fucking ear piercing, dude. Jesus. What is my... Okay, my system sound is set too high. Hopefully that's... There we go. Sorry, guys. You might have to turn your stream up a little bit to get the same effect. But yeah, here's some new emotes. I don't know. I don't care about emotes at all. I kind of find emotes a little bit annoying, but that's just me. Finding and using commands got a whole lot easier. Chat commands have autocomplete, suggestion UI. Okay, that's nice. There's a new... They combined a tool into one in the creative menu. Better look at prefabs. That's neat, I guess. Player movement has been reworked to use a hierarchical finite state machine. Doesn't provide new gameplay features for now. This is part of an ongoing rework. Okay. Simplified Chinese is in the game. There's a ton of other translations that are available, which is cool. Okay, there's some storage changes, which is interesting. Launcher supports older versions. There's new avatar customizations. Okay, so there's mouth animations for voice chat. Interesting. I forgot that they added voice chat. I never actually took a look at that, to be honest, but they did that a little bit after the game was launched. So there's some new stuff here in regards to combat items and equipment. A lot of patches, it looks like. World and blocks. Okay. I mean, nothing that's like that worth noting, I would say. Improve World Gen V2 threat allocation. Do they actually have World Gen V2 now? Is that out? I thought that was not out yet. Bunch of new UI, QOL stuff. Alright, tons of stuff, it seems. This is a pretty big update, so I'm expecting there to be a lot of breaking changes. This is always nice to see. They're working on performance. So let's just play. Let's just open the game up and see what the hell's going on here. I will need to add the output capture for Hytale here. So do that. Just give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. I don't think we're gonna listen to the new music. I've heard the Hytale music so much just from the development, so I'm gonna turn that down all the way. I want to listen to our own music here. But anyway, here we are in 0.5.1, update 5, I believe is what they title it. And yeah, let's just check out, I guess, what they got going on here. So servers, here is the server list. Thank fucking God that they added this. It was a nightmare before to find servers that even worked. So this is very nice to see. The most popular and active Hytale server globally. Should we just join this and see, you know, what it's like? I actually am not really sure what it's like. I've never seen this server. Honestly, don't even know what it was called. But we're joining. We're gonna see what all the hype's about. Why is this the best one? Oh my God, there's a lot of people. Holy shit, there's a lot of people. What's going on? So are you ready? Select a server to play. Okay, what's this one? That's pickaxe, sword, and land claim coming soon. Okay. Let's go to... I don't know, actually. Hurry up, I got bugs to fix. Okay, it seems like maybe this server is being updated, because I can't actually... Oh, shit, never mind. I can go in here. I think this is PvP, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm guessing that it's PvP based on the sword. But yeah, thank God that they have a server list. You know, that's very nice to see, because I did want to show off some servers when this game came out, like a month after it came out. But the only issue with that is I didn't actually see like really anything. Sorry, I didn't find anything that I could even play. Every server I tried to join was down. Oh, this is running so much better, thank God. Where am I and what's going on? Vote key. Okay, this is a lot like... What the hell is this? Is this like Kit PvP or... What server am I on? I don't know. I don't want to figure it out, guys. This isn't about this server, this live stream. But it's cool to see that they have this now. Very, very nice. I'll probably check out some of these on my own free time. Just to see what we got going on in Hytale these days. Maybe do a video on my favorite servers. I don't know. Minigames still coming soon. But apparently... There is... okay, yes. World Gen V2 somewhere. I don't know how to do it, but... Maybe World Gen V2 is just by default? maybe? Not actually sure. We're gonna join in, I guess, or create a new world. 0.5.1 release. Check it out. See how it fares. Some things I would like to see for me personally. Better performance, because there's network lag, or at least there was, even in single player. Because I think it, like, all servers technically have to communicate with Hytale, like, I don't know, CDN or something. Some kind of thing on Hytale. And then it would act almost as a proxy. So you'll see, like, I think... How do I check my ping? I don't remember. I think that up there means bad ping. But I honestly don't know. Okay, no, my ping's not that bad. I don't know what... Oh, I guess that thing disappeared. Okay, so... Actually, I feel like the game runs worse. But I am also streaming, so there's that. Take it with a grain of salt, guys. So they did say they did something with the movement. Not really sure. Again, this isn't like a major content update, so I don't think much was actually done as far as like gameplay changes, but even just this alone, the suggestions for your... The suggestions for your commands is pretty damn nice. I do like that a lot. That is a very nice feature. And I am a huge fan of that. World Gen, to me, seems pretty much the same. I think we can... How do we go into creative? Op self. Game mode. Creative. Okay. Bear with me as I try and figure out how to manage the creative mode stuff. What's this stuff over here? This looks cool. Oh, I think this is for the... Yeah, okay, that's the Forgotten Temple. So that is probably the same, I would say. It's been a while since I looked at this game, so there might be new things that I haven't actually seen. Sorry. Even though it hasn't been added to this update, but... It is worrying to see that there's 159 errors on what should just be, like, an experience that has no errors. Like, this is a single-player world. Why are there so many errors? And also, how do I check them? I don't remember. Heavy controls. Should I test out the, Should I test out controller? Have a PlayStation 4 controller here. Let's plug it in and see if it's worth all the hype. I mean, it's not really any hype, actually, but let's just see if it will work. Actually, I think this might be connected through Bluetooth, so let's see how good it is at even recognizing the controller. Yeah, set up my controller, allow. Okay. Controller's connected with Bluetooth. Will it recognize my controller? I don't know. Do I have to, like, say this is a PlayStation controller? Or do I actually... Okay, there we go. It recognized it. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, that might have just been a Bluetooth issue. Okay, actually, this feels very good. Yeah, they did a good job with this. How do I go down, though? I would expect it to be L2. But, okay, it's R3. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. Oh, a little bit of lag. Okay, I mean, yeah, controller integration is totally there. Now, let's see how... Okay, you can just basically swap back to keyboard and mouse. That's cool. Holy shit. Whoops. I'm going to disconnect the controller. Controller, or wait, I think I can do it here. Remove. So I don't waste the battery on that. And okay. So, I mean, yeah, not a whole lot, if I'm being honest, that is really worth showing off. I guess we can look at the, what was it? The, something about volumes, builder tools, and volume. Here it is. Trigger volume. This is the first thing that they showed off on, like, I think this is the main thing about this update, is these trigger volumes. So, I have a trigger volume here. I can move it around if I want. Okay. I did a pretty good job with that. I'm assuming this is for scale. Yeah, okay, cool. Actually, really nice. Really nice how they did that. How do I modify it, though? Like, how do I edit it? Because I can move it around, but I don't really want to move... I don't want to move it around. I want to edit the trigger volume and do things to it. Edit volume. There we go. Okay, so I can change the name. Funny volume. I can change the color. Make it dark red. So I want to... Okay, you can make it a sphere. Let's look at that. Wow. Okay, okay. Quite cool, quite cool. I do like that a lot. We're in a different mode now. Okay, there we go. Okay. Target types player, projectile source shooter. How do I make it kill me? Okay, on enter. Add. Action. No. Event. No. I don't know how to use this, to be honest. Tags? No. Control doors. I don't want it to... Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, I'm stupid. Delete this. Delete. Oh, wait, what? Oh, fuck, I deleted the... Okay. It's a little weird. It's not super intuitive, I'm gonna be honest, but, you know, it just came out, so I'm sure they're gonna improve it. Okay, on enter, success, damage the entity, and kill the entity. Amount, like 10,000. Okay, so this should now kill me. Let's go into survival. Oh, I like how it moves the chat next to that there. That's quite nice. Oh, wait, I'm not actually in survival. Game mode. Oh, adventure it's called. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, they're very easy to script. They're very easy to script and do things with. Oh, I can see them really far away. That's a little weird, but can I see it on the map? No, I cannot see it on the map. Unless it's... No, I can't see it on the map. Okay. So, I think that's most of the stuff. I mean, unless I wanted to show you guys, like, Chinese simplified, but I don't really want to do that. To be completely honest with you guys. I don't think there's any need to do that. Can't use builder tools outside of creative mode. Punching these rabbits. Combat is relatively this. There is definitely a little bit of lag still. I feel like they look a little laggy. So I would say there's still some performance stuff to be done there. But I mean, you know, it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. Okay, anyway, I'm getting distracted. So, what is next? Now we have to dive into the code. My favorite part of anything is checking out what is broken from my previous plugins. I have technically 3 plugins. I have like a lib core, average Hytale core it's called. That has like utilities, common library, features, and then I have average essentials, which has mostly like essential features that I felt most server administrators would want or need. And then I also have what is the other one? Average Discord or something, and that allows, I guess I'll show you, that allows me to have this here. So we'll have my, hold on, sorry guys, just want to make sure I didn't have anything too sensitive in that DM that I had there. I don't think so. Okay, so yeah, pretty simple. It just basically relays the Hytale chat or Hytale server events to a Discord channel of your choosing. So this one, it's just a bot or a Discord app, and you can see like people. I mean, nobody's really talking in my server because it's very dead. Also, it's down right now. But you know, people at one point, they did talk, kind of. I mean, it's a lot of people just joining and leaving, but people did talk, okay? People did say stuff when the game first came out. Now they don't, especially because the server's not even up. So we're going to have to fix that. We're going to have to figure out what's going on, why isn't my server booting, and get our plugins updated. So let's quit the desktop. All right. And here we have our Termius, which is my SSH client of choosing. So if I boot my server, which I can't do because I need to go out of these directories. Okay, now I can. I have definitely a lot of plugins that are out of date. Let's see, after removing Orbis Guard or whatever it's called, if I can actually boot the server. So you can see average essentials. There's some issues with my logging provider, which I thought I fixed, but I guess not. It might actually work. Okay, it seemed like without Orbis Guard, it actually did boot. And it says version 0.5.1 right there. Very nice. Okay, so that means I didn't need to really do anything. I wonder if my server will show up in the server list. So actually, I want to check that. Server list or discover? Server discovery. Here we go. Oh, I have to submit it. Okay. Okay. So you got to do manual review. That makes sense. That's good that they're doing that. So it won't show up. Let's work on, first of all, updating all the plugins that I have. So first things first, we're going to need to look at the third-party plugins that I have. So I'm just going to grab this and open up. And actually, I guess I have them all here. Actually, no. I want to do this in Notion, but I do want to just quickly stop sharing my display because I don't want to reveal any sensitive information on my Notion. I do use Notion a lot, so basically everything on there. Okay. Here we go. Hytale server plugin update tracker. We got all of these bad boys. Can we make a to-do list? So average Discord, average essentials, and then we got Hytale generator. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Biome editor. Okay, I think we can leave that one. I don't know if we. I don't really know what that means. We have high vote. Hytale Votifier. We have Metrado web server. I Spy. Metrado query. What else do we have? Hytale Votifier. Okay. So that's everything we have, and I'm going to just delete the Orbis guard here, because we don't have that one anymore. And I don't think we have HSL Votifier either. I don't know what that is, but... There. Just cleaning up a little bit, making things nice, you know. Okay. So let's begin updating these. I think we can just delete the block there. Alright. So first things first. We need... I'm going to do my plugins last. Whoops. So I'm going to put these down here, because my plugins will require diving into the code. But these other plugins should just be me downloading stuff off of the internet. So let's check out Hytale Votifier first. Hopefully it's this one. Hytale Votifier. Okay, the last update was March 28th, 2026. Okay, so we should probably look for... I mean, I honestly don't even know what server list I'm on. And if there is a Hytale server list already, probably I don't care. So we're just going to delete that. We don't need this plugin anymore. Hytale Votifier. And then we can also delete the Hytale Votifier. All right. Nice. Getting things cleaned up. Nitrado web server. That is an important one, I think. I can't remember why. Let's see if they've updated this one. Hopefully they have. Not really. I mean, there was one in April. Let's check their GitHub. They might have it on GitHub. No, they don't have one on GitHub. Do they have a branch? Not one that's updated. Okay, I mean, we'll just do this one then, the 1.1.2. I'll do this one, though, because this one was apparently done in March. And there is one that was done in April instead, so I'm just going to copy the download link, and usually I just like to do wget and, oops, paste in. Why don't I have the link? Copy download link. There we go. Paste that in there, and then we can delete the Nitrado web server 1.1.1. All right, and then we have Nitrado query. I'm assuming these are just all not... Oh my fucking god. I'm assuming these are just all not updated yet. So Nitrado and query. Hytale plugin query. Here we go. Last updated March 3rd. Okay, so it doesn't look like this one has really a newer version either. I mean, there's this one, which is technically newer. Oh, shit. Wait. Oh, what? They have one right here. Hold on. Does the other one have that? Why are these separate releases? They should not be separate releases. That is very obscured. Okay, no, these ones don't. Okay, so the Nitrado query does, which is nice. That's good. Good job, guys. They're on it. I guess they're doing these ones first. Okay. So we got Nitrado query for 0.5.1 as well. Boom. Let's check those off. So we got this one and this one done. I Spy. Hytale Votifier we deleted. Okay, so we really only have 3 plugins to update. That makes this very easy. I don't even know what I Spy is. Oh, this is the... Okay, yeah, I like this one. This is like, I can't remember what the version... What it's called in Minecraft. What you see is what you get. That kind of mod. And these ones are very nice. Let's see if they have an up-to-date one on GitHub. Does not look like they have any releases on GitHub. And the plugin has not been updated in a while. To be fair, I have not updated my plugin in a while. So, yeah. Let's check out Hytale mods to see if there is a new one that has replaced I Spy. Maybe there is... No, it looks like I Spy is kind of just the default, maybe. Okay. I guess we'll keep it. This is from January, though, so maybe we can just update it to the latest version anyway. Why isn't it? Okay, there we go. Because we have a pretty old version. Like, this must have been the version from, like, when it first released the game. Okay, so we got March 29th. Hell yeah. That's much newer. I don't think it downloaded. What's this? That's Nitrado query. What? Why is it doing that? I spy. Copy download link. What do you get? There we go. There we go. And then we're going to do I spy, delete the January release, and I'm just going to give my things permission. I don't know if that really matters that much, but now all of our third-party plugins are up to date. I don't know if that make these warnings go away, but yeah, I do see some already. Okay, so almost all of the plugins are missing a manifest file, which I thought that I had. I guess not. But yeah, we shouldn't have any issue with the server starting up. Now we have all new plugins except for mine. So let's get to working on those. So we can exit the screen there. Okay, okay. And first things first, I do want to figure out how to properly do the versioning because I don't know how to do it. Also, let's get a local Hytale server downloader. Hytale server manual. I'm just going to open up. We can do it on my desktop. Oh, I already have. Let's just delete everything in here. Yes, delete. Server setup. Where's the downloader? Here it is. You can just copy, paste everything in there. Why is this here? Get out of here. Delete. Errors? Oh, does it not exist? Okay, there we go. Okay, so Hytale downloader is pretty easy to use. You just literally open it up from what I remember. Okay, that's great. I like how it's doxing me. Yes. Whatever, nobody's watching the stream anyway, so that's fine. I don't like how it did that, though. That's kind of mean. Not gonna lie, but it is downloading the release. I don't want to show it because it still shows my user code and stuff, so we're going to wait for that to download. It's about 1.5 gigabytes. Okay, so now we have the server in here, and I'm just going to extract here. This is kind of a banger, not gonna lie. All right, so should just need to do start.bat and it will boot up. And then we'll have a local version of a server that we can play around with and update our own plugins on. Hell yeah. Okay, I also need to, I forgot that you need to do a server token. And we'll do browser, I guess. Oop. Just move this over here. I don't want to, again, dox myself, but I probably already did, but it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Hack me, I guess, guys. I don't know if you really want to. Okay, and then we have this. Oh, right. I should probably clear my... How do you... Can I not just, like, clear the console? Okay, there. This is what you get to see for now. Auth status. God fucking damn it. I think it's showing my stuff again, probably. I don't know. Let's stop the server and just see if it says that again. I think you have to do some stupid thing when you make the server where you have to change it to, like, persistent. Okay, no, it didn't say it. All right, so I think it's good. Let's go to CurseForge and download my plugins. So there's average Discord bridge and average essentials. Oops. Average essentials, CurseForge. We're going to do one at a time. One at a time here. So I guess we'll start with the essentials first. Actually, no. Let's start with the Discord bridge one first. So this one's from March 29th. Last time that there was ever a release. See, I keep my plugins updated, guys. I keep them updated, all right? Server, mods, average Discord, boom. And let's stop the server. Oops, sorry, I hit my microphone. And let's start it back up. Failed to start Discord bot. Oh yeah, I don't actually have it configured. Your Discord bot failed to start. No Discord bot token found in environment variables or configuration. Please add it under the environment variable Hytale Discord token or add it to the config under bot token. Isn't that nice? You get 2 ways of doing it. Oh my gosh, I forgot I added that. So yeah, we do need to add. I'm going to use this average testing bot because that's the one that I like to use for local testing. And I need to get that from the Discord Developer Hub, for those who don't know. Actually, I might as well just show this plugin off. I think it works, to be honest, but we will update it as well. So open this bad boy up. All right, so yeah, you're going to want to put your secret bot token here, your channel ID here, and then this is where you get to dictate what kind of messages go in. So if you read the README of the plugin, it will tell you what you can actually put here. You can do things like join and leave events, server log, just chat messages, death messages, all sorts of stuff. You can, put them in whatever channels you want, so you can configure multiple channels here. But I am just going to obviously put in Hytale testing bot I have here, and yeah, that's the channel. So we can copy the channel ID here, paste it like so, and then I'm gonna populate this and not show you that because I don't want you guys to hack into my mainframe or anything like that. That'd be kind of rude if you guys did that. I like how I pick like the absolute worst thing to live stream, like updating my plugins, but I like doing streams like this. It's fun to do dev streams, in my opinion. Okay, client secret. I think that's what I need, right? Or do I need the... Oh no, I need the bot token. I'm an idiot. God damn it. Oh shit. Fuck, I reset my main one. Ah! That's a piss off. Okay, I need to fix that. Sorry, guys. Bear with me here. You could actually see, like, in real time, my bot just going offline, which is kind of funny. Oops. And then, I believe I can go into my screen and I can say Discord reload. No. I don't actually remember the command. Is it Discord? I guess it would be on my, on here. It'll tell you. Oh, Discord bridge. Okay, that clearly does not work anymore. Unterminated object. Wait, what? Did I fuck this up somehow? Oh, I probably forgot to... Wait. Okay, I'm just going to restart that. Clearly fucked something up. I forgot a comma after the JSON field. Silly, silly me. I should know better by now. Jesus Christ. Alright, we're starting up the bot. So we should notice this average will... Oh no, that's me. We'll notice this server.rageav.xyz will go online at some point. So that's good. And then now I need to actually reset the correct bot. I have so many fucking bots. It's not even funny. Bot. Reset token. Yes, do it. Okay. Add that. Boom. Now, let's test it in here. So, Discord bridge, reload. There we go. That worked. And now we got the average testing bot that works correctly. Okay, so yeah, I guess now what we have to do is just figure out what needs to be changed so that we're conforming to what Hytale wants. Because I do know there's some warnings. And I will give it a look in a second. All right, so yeah, let's do this thing. Let's do this thing, guys. It's been a while since I've opened up the source code to these plugins, and I did it in IntelliJ. I'm also going to open up GitHub Desktop just to see if... So we got this average Discord repo. Average Discord. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to need to do is figure out the manifest.json. Because I don't know how the hell it's supposed to work. Oh my god, what is all of this? There we go. Okay, that's better. Let's take a gander at the server logs to see if we can identify anything that we're doing wrong. So I'm just going to look up average Discord. Okay, it's actually not complaining about the Oh, wait. No, it's complaining about the Hytale shit. But not actually my mod, I don't think. Okay, this is my thing. Cannot invoke remove listener for the logs because the log output is null. Okay. So we got one thing that we gotta fix. This is when it was... Oh, wait. That's when it was shutting down. Okay, so it's not deregistering the log listener or something properly when it shuts down. And then I think everything else is fine. As far as I can see. I don't know. There's so much in these logs, so... Yeah, okay. Let's go to also, we need to open up average Hytale core in a new window. Because I do need to update this. It looks like it's pulling Hytale server, and then this version here. So I'm going to change this to, should just be 0.5.1 now. Refresh Gradle. We get to see if there's any breaking API changes, because we should get some build errors if there are, because we are changing the source. I'm sorry if you guys hear a lawnmower outside. It's summer in Canada, so now we get to do the lawn again, which is ecstatic. I'm ecstatic about it. Okay. Let's just try and build it, I guess. And we should get any errors that we might get about our plugin. This is when I was messing around with Claude. I don't want this anymore. Fuck Claude. I don't even use Claude code. Okay. Okay, it looked like it built perfectly fine. Interesting. So, no breaking changes? That's weird, to be honest. I mean, it's fine, I guess. Like, it's cool. But it's just weird that there's no breaking changes at all. Like, I don't even really need to update this, the libcore, which is surprising because I thought that I would have had to, but yeah, I guess not. I guess this is all good. Really? It can't be all good. Let's see if all the tests pass. Do I have tests for this one? Yeah, I do. How? Okay, test. Okay, all the tests pass. We do get some logging issues here, but that does not really seem like something that needs to be fixed, to be honest. Since all the tests pass, I do want to get rid of this warning. I hate it so much. I can't remember what it's from, but it's because we're depending on Hytale's logger, and I think when we're doing tests, Hytale's logger obviously is not present because there's no server running. So yeah, we get some fun stuff there. I want to ignore the Gradle folder. It's very annoying that that's... Okay. Okay. So guys, here's how you fix this annoying issue. When you have a folder that is not actually being git ignored, you can do git rmr. Wait. Get rm cached, I believe, and you point it to what you want to get rid of. I think this is how you do it. Okay, 2 dashes. I was so close, guys. And we need to do it recursively, so we do r. And what the fuck? Excuse me? Just do git rmr then. Path spec did not match any files. That's because I'm not putting a goddamn period in front of Gradle. Oh my god. There. Like this. That's how you do it. And now, very irritatingly, your commit log will be like this, but you know, at least it won't have stuff that you don't actually want to put in there. So it's actually removing all these from the repo. Also, I want to ignore my build folder. That's probably already ignored, but... Oh, wait, shit. No, I probably... Wait, do I want to ignore my build folder? I can't remember how Java works. Why the fuck is my files on this side on this window? What the hell? There's also a Claude MD in here, which we do not need. No, don't save delete it, just fucking delete it. Okay. I guess we can also update this one here. So we are going to say Hytale server 0.5.1. Okay. And I'm going to build it with our new average Hytale core, which really doesn't have anything new. I just bumped the version, so I don't even think that it actually, like, it doesn't compile with Hytale anyway. But at the end of the day, we might as well this one. We might as well just update the repo with the new stuff here. So yeah, deleted ClaudeMD. Did that. Okay, version bump to 0.5.1. Moved Claude Hytale release 5 support. Okay, that's all we had to do for our library, which is kind of insane. I feel like I don't really need to do a version bump for that because technically nothing about the binary was even changed. So we can head here, and I believe in libs here we have our average Hytale core. This needs to be replaced. I do eventually want to get this onto Maven Central or whatever it's called, but for now this is how I do it. I just put it in here and I shadow the core. Okay, so we can just minimize that because we're gonna work with this here. So let's just, we have this. Okay, refresh Gradle. And now we can build. Ah, yes. Okay, we get some breaking changes, finally. This is good. This is good. We actually get to do something this video. All right, so what's going on here with our players? What kind of object type is this? Okay, so this is different now, apparently. These are player refs, but it is still a collection. Collection player ref. What is collection in Java? I don't actually know. This is a Java thing, right? Yeah, okay. Extends iterable. Okay, so we probably have to... Okay, we probably just have to turn it to an array. Okay, so that's like the easiest fix in the world. I think just to array. No. Okay, so we were using it as if it was an iterable here. Yet, no. I can convert it into a stream and do the find first. Or probably, no, stop it. I don't want your suggestions. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's just convert to a stream and then we can find first. Get rid of that. I think we need to do get, yeah. Oh, wait, what? Without is present check. Okay, let's change this up a little bit. Yeah, we'll do this. Then we need to see if player dot is present, or wait, what is this complaining about? Optional dot get without is present check. Okay, so we say is present. Okay, so don't do that then. Player query, if player query dot is not present, I guess we can just return. And this is a message that gets sent if there's only one player. Why is it complaining about this now? Like, does it want us to use .get or not? I'm so confused. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter. All right. Okay, so that's fine. Discord link command. Cannot find simple get display name. Okay, get username, maybe? Seems like this was simplified a bit, some of the APIs. We can just do .get username instead of get display name, which is nice. Okay, it's in a few places here. Okay, so .get legacy display name is deprecated. Oh, this is a different type of... This is a different type of object. This is not a player ref. So can we say get ref? That's also deprecated for some reason. Not get player connection. I think we have to do something where we get the component, right? Like, honestly, I can't remember how you're supposed to do this anymore. What's the player config data? I don't really know what that is. Okay, we can just get the player ref like this. And we're gonna need to... How do we do this in other places? Something like this. Oh, wait, we do that literally up here. We already have the player ref. Okay. So why are we doing this? We literally got the player ref above there anyway, so we can just do this. Cool. That makes things easy. Okay. Boom. Fix that. Okay, we already fixed that. And it's happening again here. We're getting the player component. We should just... No. This one's different. We're getting the player... We want the player ref. How did we do it up here? Let's just copy this so I have a reference. I think this is the reference. I believe. We have the store. Okay, so what's it complaining about here? Unchecked method. Because it doesn't know the type. Okay, interesting. I think we can just do that. And then we're probably going to need another check up here that checks or if the player ref is null, but probably... Okay, yeah, no, that works. Okay, cool. So I think that's everything. I think we patched it. We did it, guys. I believe. We're going to have to do some testing though. Okay, that did work. Do I have tests for this one? Built, or where the hell would that have source? Yeah, okay, I do have some tests. Let's run our test to make sure everything works properly. Maybe I don't have any tests. No, I have some. Why don't I have a configuration to run this? There we go. Test. 8 tests passed. All right, cool. So now, let's just shadow jar it. I'm going to need to... Oh, wait, no. I need to bump the version. Because this actually had changes. So manifest... Where the fuck is it? Main resources. Manifest.json. Here we go. I might as well link it with... actually, no. It's not really that much of a difference. Server version is star. That seems to work fine. Server.lang. Okay, yeah, that's just the language stuff. Meta.inf. This is our service provider for logging. That was my attempt at fixing that message. I don't know if it actually does fix it, but... Also, I think there was that one bug that I do want to try and fix as well for... Is it this? Listener registry, server state listener, chat listener. Oh, I pasted it into Notion, right? No, I didn't. Okay. Good job, me. Good fucking job, buddy. Here we go. Cannot invoke, remove listener, event-driven log list. This. Remove listener, I believe. How does it know that this is always true? It doesn't know that it's always true. Unless the super always just returns true, but that would be kind of weird. So I believe this, remove listener, because server state listener dot log output is null. Where's the invoking line? I mean, I think we can say if... Wait, what was it suggesting there? If listener is equal to null, we can just return. I'm not sure if that's actually what's... I'm assuming this object is just getting destroyed on the server shutdown, and this is running after that. Server state listener. I have that here, line 83. Oh, okay, it's here. If log output is equal to null. Or I guess if it's not equal to null, then we can do these two things. There we go. Okay, so we don't need this. I think this just clutters things unnecessarily. Alright. So that should be that fixed as well. Let's do some changelog stuff. We're going to say 2026-05, and it is the 26th of May. Whoops. And this was a pretty simple patch. We updated Hytale to patch 5, yes, and then... No, not that. We also fixed a bug where Plugin attempted to deregister null reference for log output. This has been resolved. Was null due to Hytale disposing of object race condition. Okay. Cool. I think that's pretty much all we need to do. Although I do remember there being like 2 different areas for versions, I believe. Or maybe I'm just wrong. I don't know. Thought that there was. No, I'm not wrong. It's also in the Gradle build. All right, so let's just run this bad boy and test it out. So build libs, and then okay, it's already built. Copy that over to our server. Delete this. And let's run the server. We can close this. Start.bat. I'm also going to open up Hytale so that we can test to see if everything is working properly. Wait, what is this stuff? Skipping packet average Discord, missing or invalid manifest.json. But then it says loaded pack right down there. Is it because we don't have any assets? I don't think there's any assets. Oh my god, they need to do something about all these warnings. Like, there's a little bit too many, to be honest with you. It makes it very hard to understand what the fuck is going on in the console, and also if I'm doing something wrong with my plugins. Alright, servers. Direct connection just should be localhost. Let's see if everything works properly. So yeah, we get the server started. We are waiting for chunks. Seems to be struggling with that. Is this how it's supposed to look? How did it look? Yeah, okay, that is how it's supposed to look. I'm just not used to my name being JS3, because I think I had my name nicknamed, I believe. Okay, so we get join messages. Chat messages still work, and then should also get leave messages. Okay, all of that does seem to work, so I am going to consider this plugin fixed. Version updated to 0.5.1, fixed breaking changes. And also resolved issue with null ref. Oh wait, let's actually test. Did that get resolved? Let's see. I do want to see if that actually got resolved or not. So it should be in the server logs. Boom. Let's see here. Just do average Discord. Okay, let's just do log event. So if we can't find it up or down, I think that was what it was called, right? Oh, server state listener, that's where it was happening. Server state listener. Okay, cool. That has also been resolved. Amazing. Resolved issue with null reference causing error on server shutdown in regards to log listener deregistration. Cool. Commit that now. Push. And I guess I'll show you guys how it is to get it updated on CurseForge too. It's not super difficult. You basically just go to your projects, average Discord grid. Oh wait, no. You gotta go to edit here. And then like we can change the description because I think, yeah, this has the latest changes stuff. So we're gonna say 0.4.2 is the latest version, which it is. Updated plugin to Hytale release 5 API, and then also resolved minor issue with error log on server shutdown. Okay, so after you do that, we can go to files, go to add file, and then I usually just do average Discord 0.4.2 like that. And then the change log, we already have that written down. This is the wrong thing. We already have that written down here, so we just copy and paste this. Boom. And we can get the preview here. Obviously, we need to give it the file. So I need to grab that from here. And boom. And that's literally all you need to do. And then just press add file. And then it will go through a approval process, which I think at the first time it's manual. Then after that, it's always automated unless there is an issue. Then it goes to manual approval. Sometimes that can be a bit more tricky to resolve. Okay, so now that we've done that, we need to update our other plugin, Average Essentials. Okay, let's just commit this first, because I don't think this is not committed for some reason. Okay, let's open an Explorer. So first things first, we need to replace this. Not that there is really a whole lot going on with this new release of Average Hytale Core, but just so everything has full parity and, you know, everything is working exactly as it should, I'd like to do that. So we can close Average Discord now. Head over here, Average Essentials, new window. And we got this here. The last update was me just updating to patch 4. Let's close all these tabs because there's a lot going on there. Source, main, resources, manifest. I do want to make this... oh, no, this is what I want to change. I want to make that a star. And I guess we might as well do the version bump up as well. There's also Claude and Gemini. Jesus Christ. You can see how this is my AI vibe coding era before vibe coding became ridiculously expensive. Okay, so we got that. And what I can do is also head here, change this to 0.2.12. Change this to obviously the latest version of Hytale, which is 0.5.1. And refresh Gradle. Awesome. And then let's try and shadow jar it and see if there's any issues. We got some Vector 3D apparently doesn't exist anymore in Hytale. That's not great. That might be a pretty large breaking change, actually. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, no, wait. Oh, they might have just changed where it is, the namespace of it, hopefully. Is that all that happened? Oh my god. Spawn position. Okay, so it's Oh, okay, so we're using something else now. We actually don't use this anymore. We don't use the Hytale Vector 3D, apparently. We use the Jomel one. I don't know what that is, but hey, I'm not gonna complain. It seems like a fairly easy thing to implement. You just import from there instead. And oh my god. The Jomel one doesn't seem to be oh wait, no, this, oh, okay, wait. Okay, here we go. We should just have to update this. Import from Jomel. There's 4 related problems now. That one's fixed though. Let's see, where are all these issues? Vector 3F, probably switching to Jomel for that one as well, I assume. Oh no, this doesn't even exist. God damn it, are you serious? Oh wait, no. No, it does. Never mind, never mind. So some data types have apparently been swapped behind the scenes. I guess. I'm not totally sure why, but it does seem to be that way, which is okay by me as long as there is an easy or like a replacement for it, you know? It does not look like we can... Okay, we can just do dot. Okay, this is a much simpler API, to be fair. So, yeah, I can't really complain, actually. Seems fine. Alright. We're just going to keep trying to build until all the errors disappear. Get rid of that. Import from org.jomel. There we go. Super easy fix. Region service is done. Player move listener. We're using a vector 3F here, which has also been replaced. I don't think I was even actually using that. I wish, for some reason, on IntelliJ, like, I know on a lot of other JetBrains stuff, you can say, like, remove all in project or something, but for some reason you can't do that on this version. I don't know why. But, yeah. Maybe my IntelliJ is not updated or something. Get head rotation. You gotta use Jomel now. Oh, wait, we are using Jomel. Okay, so for some reason the rotation is expected to be... Oh, rotation 3F. Okay. That's actually its own data type. Is it this easy? Yes, it is. Awesome. I'm glad that it's really not that big of a deal. Okay, so we're probably just gonna have to replace anything to do with rotation with rotation 3F. Which is not that bad. I don't really care. It's fine. That's hardly even... I mean, it is obviously a breaking change, but... hardly even a breaking change. Are you serious? What? You can't check if players have permissions now? Are we using... Maybe we have to use player ref now. Yes, we do have to use player ref now. Interesting, interesting. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Break block event is my own, but then we get a Jomel. Can I just... So we want a vector 3D, but we're getting a vector 3i. Is that... Okay. I'm assuming this is not using Jomel. No, it is. Okay. I guess we could just change this to vector 3i. Shouldn't really break anything, hopefully. That's fixed. Okay. Player ref. There we go. Awesome. That's done. Wow, there's actually a lot more breaking changes in this one than in the Discord one, which I guess makes sense because in this one I am doing a lot more stuff with Hytale API, whereas with the other one I'm doing a lot of stuff just with the Discord whatever the Discord for Java library is called. But this one actually has a fair amount of breaking changes, which makes things fun. It makes this live stream go on just a little bit longer, which is fine. I honestly expected this to be a lot more of a challenge, but I don't mind this at all, to be honest with you. Okay, so we gotta do that bullshit that I can't remember what actually needs to be done. This is what I don't really like about the API that much, is that with the player stores and all of that, it's just a little bit annoying. So we gotta like, okay, we gotta like, oh, okay, it actually doesn't seem that bad. Get the store, and then get the, yeah, get this from the store. Is this, no, but I need this to be player ref instead. Player ref dot get component type. There we go. Get username, boom. And then I think this is why I usually do the objects.require non-null. There we go. Perfect. Easy fix. Okay, that's it. We're done. Do we have tests for this one? Yes. Okay. Let's run the tests. Make sure everything works. Gradle verification test. Ah. We gotta update our tests. That's okay. We can update our tests. It's not that hard. We just gotta use Joml instead now. I might just be the only one. Okay. Well, all of our tests passed. There is some issue with unsafe class injection. I think that's because I changed the plugin command manually, which is not really an issue. Let's just shadow jar it, and we should be good to go. Should be good to go. Let's just test it on our server, and then yeah, everything should be awesome after that. We have to test a couple things now because we have to see if nicknames actually persist still. I don't know if the way that we're changing our nicknames is going to, you know, be okay with Hytale now that we're using .get username instead of get display name or whatever. But we're gonna see. Server boots up fine, so let's just do localhost. I guess while we're waiting for it to load, actually no, we'll look at the log after. Okay, so ASD, let's see, Discord's chat still works. /Nick, oh, I need to opt myself. God damn it. Opt add JS3. There we go. Okay, what the fuck was that? That looks... This looks like a Hytale issue. Okay. That's a Hytale problem. I don't see anything relating to my plugin here in the call stack. So I think everything is fine on that front. We are now op, so I should be able to do /Nick. Let's do average. Wait. An error occurred executing the command nick average. Players was found, but it was not the expected type. This is likely due to a change in the Hytale server code. Please report this to the developer. That is a message that I added, I believe. Players was... Or wait, was it? Is this something that I added? Is my nickname actually average? Okay, my nickname is average, but it does throw an error, which is a little concerning. It does change on Discord bot though, which is good. However, we do want to resolve this. I don't want to ship something that just throws errors for no reason. Okay. So nickname provider is where this all goes wrong. Or I guess actually it's in the universe utils. Ah, that's in our Hytale core. Okay. So Hytale core has this issue. That's why I can't actually find it. Players was... Ah, ha 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 ha. Here it is. Oh, this is actually a custom exception that I made. Where is it used? Here. If player field value instance of map. Okay, so this is no longer a map. Interesting, interesting. Gets a map of all players in the server. UUID to player ref. Okay. This is probably where the unsafe stuff is. Or actually, I don't know if that's where this is happening, but... Because I think I have to modify the field name internally. Players field is not a map. So what the hell is it? What the hell is the type of this now? I guess that's what sucks about not doing something statically typed. So let's head to average essentials and figure out where that's happening. Nickname provider, apply nickname. Interestingly, it is actually working. It's just breaking as well. So get the user... Wait, is this... Apply nickname. That is where it's... Okay, line 39. Right here. Universe utils.get player refs. So we're getting... Why am I even doing it like this? Is there any actual reason why I'm doing it like this? Is it because I'm trying to get the reference of the player from the universe? That sounds stupid as hell, but I think that's maybe what's going on here. Because I'm setting the username field through reflection. So let's see what exactly we're trying to do here. We're trying to get a specific field, players field, from the universe. Players field is equal to universe.class.getDeclared field players. Okay. So this is not that hard. We just have to go here. This still does exist. However, now it's... Oh, wait. Okay. Wait. So it just changed to players by UUID, I believe. That is not that bad. That is not that bad. So they just swapped this. Players is no longer a map of UUID to player ref. Okay. That's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Come on, guys. I think all we just have to do is swap this to players by UUID, I believe. Okay. I think that's all we need to do. So we need to shadow jar this. Let's stop the server here. Let's head to our average Hytale core. We can actually do a version bump now. Yes. I like doing version bumps because, I don't know, it just makes me feel like a real life developer. Even though I am. I don't know. It solidifies it, okay? Don't judge me. Okay, shadow jar, that bad boy. Let's wait for the new jar. I'm ecstatic, man. I'm ecstatic. Here we go. Boom. It's for average Discord, which we... I'll look to see an average Discord if we're using that method anywhere. I don't think we are. We're probably not. But I am going to see just in case. And then if we are, I'll do a new build. Okay, average essentials. This is Hytale core. Essentials, Shadow Jar. So let's see. Get player refs is the one in question here. Let's see if we use that anywhere. Universe utils. No, we don't use this at all. Okay. Average Discord is perfectly fine then. We can close out of that. And let's test out the new version of Average Essentials. Hopefully the nickname bug is fixed. I'm glad I caught that. I'm glad I decided to test that out. I should probably write a test to try and spot that, although it is done through reflection, which makes it kind of difficult, but I'm sure I can write a test. Okay, start.bat. And oh, it actually wasn't using my nickname for when I left the server. Interesting. That's not good. That okay, that actually just means that the universe reference was not being set, but I think it was being set in the database. Which is where I think, because there's a specific chat formatter, if I'm remembering correctly, that takes the user nickname from the database. So let's see, nickname, average, no error this time. Okay, let's try leaving, and let's see if we get that. Okay, perfect. Amazing, it's fixed. That's awesome. That is awesome. Let's write a test. I guess that should actually be a test in average essentials, because that's actually where this was happening. Okay, yeah, let's write a test in average essentials. Or sorry, not average, average Hytale core, I mean. Here. Test, Java. Okay, so we'll do a universe utils tests. And I have no idea how to structure test file anymore. I do not remember. Okay, so we got to test this. Got to make sure it doesn't throw an error. Although I don't know if this is actually gonna... Is this even gonna work? Okay, I need to do a test, and it's gonna be public void, right? Is it public void can get players UUID map from universe. Okay, and then I should just be able to do universe utils dot get player refs. Let's do var e, or no, player refs by UUID. And I mean, it will already do this, but I guess I should also assert that it's the type that we want it to be. Actually, no, it should be fine. Like, if I just do this, it will basically run what I want it to do for the test anyway. I mean, to be honest, I guess I could just try... Actually, no, I don't have any... I don't have a way to mock these. It will be empty. Like, it won't be not empty because this isn't actually running anything. I don't even know if this will run, to be honest. Let's see... Okay, that failed. Log manager wasn't set. Please ensure Hytale logger is the first logger to be initialized at the start of your application. Okay, so we need to do this logging thing. There. Failed again. Log manager wasn't set. Please ensure Hytale logger is the first logger to be initialized. Or use this at the start of your app. Is it because we're... I'm just going to get rid of this and see if the same thing happens. Because I'm pretty sure it might just be because Universe Utils doesn't have a logger. Fuck, I don't know how to test this. I need Universe to be initialized. Okay, let's try, and do private final, universe. Oh, but this won't, we need to be able to pass it in to get player refs. I don't want to break the signature of the function. But we do need automated testing of this. Do need proper automated testing of this, because if it breaks in the future, that's going to be very irritating to troubleshoot. Although, luckily I did add this specifically for that, but that doesn't really matter. We still need it to be fixed. So, okay, what if What if I did things a little bit differently? Oh wait, no, everything in here is static. Fuck. Okay, that makes it a little bit harder. We don't actually touch it here. But we do touch it right here. Public static map UUID player ref. Yeah, player refs. But we can't do duplicates. Oh no, we can do duplicate signatures. Alright, that makes it fucking 10 times easier. Let's go. Instead of duplicating this twice, we can just do return this. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. So pass in the universe. We're gonna need to create a new universe, which I don't really know how to do because the plugin init part is kind of important. Java plugin init. What do we actually need to do for this? We need the manifest, the data directory. All of this needs to be not null. Damn it. It's gonna be a bit annoying. It's gonna be a bit annoying for sure. What about, okay, maybe I can just do something a bit simpler. I'm thinking instead of this, instead of doing two different things. Oh shit, wait, no, that's undoing too much. There we go. Let's see if the players field even exists at all. And then we can compare if the type is supposed to be what it is. so var. Okay, what are we doing here? Get declared field. Okay. Var player UUID map field. Do that. Yeah, we need to set it to be accessible. And also we need to see if player UUID map field dot I need to get its class. No, I need to get the field. I'm gonna ask Gemini for help on this one. Okay. Java field object get type of, or get class, get enclosed class of field type. Get generic type? Ah. Awesome. Awesome. And we should be able to compare that. Actually, wait, why am I not asserting this? Okay, assert. Should be able to compare this to, yeah, I guess map.class is fine. And we don't need a logger, I believe. We're not going to use this for anything. Test. Let's see. Nope, didn't work again. Assertion error. I'm gonna ask it, like, do I have to do this? Is this the way I should be asserting the type of the field? Ah, okay. Let's just do this. Assertions.assert equals. I think I am using J. Yeah, there we go. Cool. All right, so this should be the thing we need. Awesome. Awesome. To ensure that it is, let's try players, because that's what we were using before. Okay, that failed. Expected Java map, but was collection. Awesome. Amazing. That's exactly what we wanted. Exactly what we wanted. Thanks, Gemini. See you later, buddy. Let's get Copilot to generate that. You know, the power of AI is really here. There is definitely a use case, and I've adopted it into my workflow if you aren't aware of that. Okay, perfect. That's what we want. And then average essentials does not need to have a new package because, I mean, all we really added to this was a test. So, yeah. All right. Let's Go back to our dashboard. We can see that our Discord bridge has been accepted for the new version, which is great. We can edit. We can go to... did we bump up the version? I believe we did. Let's see. Yeah, we did. Okay. So we did test to see if that works, so we can use this one. Boom. Okay, now we need to write the change logs. Let's go to Average Essentials. Wait. No, don't do that. Oh, wait, why are we doing two? I don't know. Don't be doing all that. What? All right, so add file, and we're basically done, guys. We're basically done. So all of our plugins are now up to date, which is awesome. However, I do still want to check out some of the servers on Hytale. Actually, wait, no, let's check out the server discovery process. Now that everything... Oh yeah, we need to... Fuck, that's what I was... That's what this whole thing was all about, is updating my server here. I'm gonna go to the washroom, so I'll be right back, but let me just get a good little text going on. ERB. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Alrighty, we are back at it again, guys. Back at it again. We need to update our server. I'm going to do the SFTP tab here and connect to my server so I can drag the mods in. So Hytale server, mods, and oh wait, no, these two here. Oop. And then we can delete our previous versions. This one here. Delete that. And this one here. These are actually 2 versions behind, interestingly. What the fuck is this? Delete that. Get out of here. We only have 5 plugins now. Super clean, actually. Super clean. Orbis Guard, get out of here. I don't know why that's still there. I don't know what these 2 are, but we're going to leave them. We're going to leave them be. And, I guess all we have to do now is test to see if it restarts properly. So let's just go to the Hytale screen, stop it, and use our boot script here. And then if we have parity between everything, we should just be able to join the server and everything will work properly. That was honestly a very easy, seamless process. For what was kind of like a more major release for Hytale, that was very easy to do. That was not difficult in the slightest. One thing I do want to do, though, is check the server logs to see if there is anything. That's for 555. Let's just refresh. Yeah, okay, there we go. Let's just see if there's any issues with either plugin. So average Discord. Okay, no, I don't. Wait. What is this complaining about? Nitrado query? Okay, that's fine. I can complain about that. As long as it's not complaining about ours, we're good. I don't think it is. So let's do average essentials next. Okay, cool. No issues with the logs there. We get our server started. Let's go to... I'm going to add mine as a favorite. How do I add it as... How do I favorite a server? Can I only do that with... Wait, yeah, I used to have... Okay, weird. That's all. I guess it's a private server. Honestly, the port may not be open. It may not actually allow people to connect to the server. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, let me double check that the port is open on my router. Definitely not going to show that, but should be done. Hytale does appear to be port forwarded. I don't know why I'm doing this on this monitor. The default port is 5520. That is closed. I don't think I have UFW anymore. so I'm using something else now. That may be why. Also, am I on a VPN? God. No, I'm not on a VPN. Okay. I need to fix that. I wonder how long my server... At one point, you could connect to it. I know that for sure. When did it break? I don't know. Failed to ban. I switched to that. I don't totally know how to use it yet, so... Maybe this is a DNS-ish? No. My actual IP doesn't have it open. It's not a DNS issue. Oh, networking. I fucking hate it, man. I hate networking. So I guess I can probably show you guys. So I'm going to see if a port is open at all, and we're looking for 5520. Okay, so it is definitely binding, as you can see here to, oops. It's binding to our 000. I think it's very possible my ISP changed how things worked. It might have made me not able to port forward, which is kind of weird. This isn't... Oh, okay. Now it... What? The world you were on has crashed. Caused by Jarhack's spawn. Okay, wait, so... I was able to connect to my server suddenly now? It's weird. Alright, I guess I have to get rid of I Spy. That's kind of unfortunate, because I did like that mod. Wow, alright, so... What? No, come on. I Spy Hytale 0.5. Ah, there's a better version already. Okay, we'll use that then. Oh yeah, that's what the mod's called. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Hytale. There's this one. Is this updated to the latest one? No, this has not been updated in a while. What is this guy suggesting? Lockio? I mean, it was updated more recently. They do not have the source code. Unless it's in the description. Okay, it's not. All right, fine, whatever. We'll do this one. Cause I do want to have what am I looking at type plugins, so that would be nice. Copy download link and RM. I Spy, get the fuck out of here. Don't crash my server again. Asshole. I thought I copied this. Hello? Why can't I... What? Copy download link. How hard is that? Apparently very hard. There we go. I just like seeing these not red. It's probably terrible practice. Well, it is, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine, guys. Okay, let's boot up our server after it has crashed. Maybe it didn't actually. No, wait. Oh, maybe it didn't actually crash. Okay, wait. Sudo screen RYT. Maybe the world just crashed. I think that's what happened. All right, let's restart it. We got Blockio in the game now instead of iSpy, which is apparently a terrible plugin according to somebody on Reddit. So swap in a Blockio, which does not have their source code public, which in my opinion is more sketchy, but hey, that's fine, I guess. As long as it works, you know, as long as it works. Then after this, we will work on... Okay, let's try and connect. After this, we will work on trying to get our server on the server discovery page. Oh, fuck. Get out of here, asshole. Okay, looking at blocks does not seem to do what I wanted. Oh my god, this guy's gonna fucking kill me. I don't remember how to... Oh god. Get away from me. What the fuck is wrong with this guy, dude? Please. I don't have any arrows. Oh no. My sword's broken. Oh shit. Are you serious? There we go. Fuck off, man. My god. Where are my homes? Home, TP, base. Hell yeah. Okay, everything works perfectly except I'm not getting... oh shit. Whoops. Oh, fuck off. God damn it. I need to stop breaking this. How do you use this plugin? Blockio. Hytale. Blockio on. Blockio on. This command can only be executed by a player. What the fuck are you talking about? I am a player. What do you think I am? Not a player? What the fuck? Dev? Oh my god, are you serious? Can I not actually use this plugin at all? It's enabled. It just doesn't actually work. Okay, I mean, I guess we'll wait for someone to release a plugin that works, that does, what am I looking at? Type thing. I mean, maybe it's a good time for me to get in the game, you know? There is a need. Man, I haven't played this in a while. It does seem to be running well. I don't know how to check the ping. I swear to God, when you press tab before... Oh, no, here in the map. Okay. Ping's fine. Everything seems to be working all right. Let's check if there's any errors or anything. There is something here to do with the motion controller base. I don't know if that's actually a server plugin or a Hytale issue, but hey, everything runs fine. I can't remember, what is the spawn like? Welcome to Hazardous Hytale. You must leave the spawn area to build. I'm surprised that the server has not been briefed yet. Like, it is kind of a bit shocking. Also, I don't think that, oh, fuck. Fuck off. Oh, these guys are easier. Thing. Yeah, okay. I don't know if, the region view. Okay, never mind. Spawn is protected. Okay, okay, cool. Awesome. Spawn's protected. Everything's protected. Wait. Is spawn protected? Hold on. Okay, there's no map display. Okay, yeah, no, spawn is protected. Alright, cool. Very cool. good to know. This is my plugin, by the way. Average Essentials. Download it now. It's apparently one of the only plugins that are up to date, I believe. Let's see if it actually got accepted. I need to close some of my things here. This. Okay. Everything else can stay. Let's see here. So, dashboard. Oh wait, is the... I think something else is broken here. Because if I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to give me a prefix. Let's see if... okay, colored stuff still works. Come here, bitch. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck off. Okay, so, I can't remember how I had the group prefix. Group man? Group man prefix. What group am I exactly? CD server. CD. Or I guess we can do nano. Nano permissions. Hytale adventurer. A lot of Hytale adventurers. They must have changed this. I don't think it always used to say adventurer. Or maybe it did always used to say adventurer? That's bizarre. I don't really remember it saying that. I like this song. Reminds me of the Stranger Things intro. Wait, what is it called? Shadowboxing? Okay, yeah, no. I thought it would have like a Stranger Things reference, but I don't think it does. Okay, CD average essentials. Nano groups.json. We should be able to see here. Why isn't this? Okay, yeah, so it definitely changed these. It changed these at some point. This is now Hytale admin, I believe. And this up here is now Hytale adventurer. So let's just save that. And do I have a reload command? Reload app. Awesome. Okay, my prefix does not work. Let's click to the main menu and rejoin and see if maybe that will resolve it. Or was it Hytale administrator? Uh-oh. What's going on? My Hytale? Oh, I don't know if that was a server issue or the game was just bugging. Let's see. Uh-oh. What the hell is going on? Okay, we actually do get some stuff that's breaking here. Player Connect event. Custom UI HUD. Okay, let's get rid of Blockio. Blockio is breaking everything. I don't actually know if it's breaking anything, but we're gonna get rid of it because it seems to be throwing a wrench in my plans. Alright, we got all the essentials now. Okay, we don't have the server started. Let's do boot sh, and I'm gonna go back to server so we can see the permissions again, because maybe I got it wrong. Maybe it's administrator. No, it's Hytale :admin. And I believe this is me, but I could be wrong. Okay. Oops. Don't save that. Is it booted? Yes, it is. Servers, average Hytale. Was Blockio breaking it? I hope so. I hope it wasn't me. I don't want to have broken something. we don't have our prefix. I'm already op. What if I remove my op? Remove self. Okay, no. Prefixes are just not working. Huh. Interesting. I hate how op is now, like, just broken on Hytale. Hytale Adventurer. Hytale admin. That is what I have. Okay, no, I can't opt myself anymore. I have to go back. Sudo screen, Hytale, op, add, average, group manager, group man prefix, Hytale adventurer. Actually, wait, no, Hytale admin. We just gotta. Okay, we just have to re-add them apparently. Or maybe I switched. Maybe I switched the prefixes from that JSON file to its own database, possibly. And those are stale files. We're gonna check. Oh, that's not a file. Okay, no. It just seems like he was ignoring our previous things. I don't know why, but... Okay, so... Oh, fuck, it got rid of... Ah! That's annoying. It got rid of how I wanted my prefix to look, but I think it was fairly simple. I think it was like 7 administrator. That's that. Shit. Interesting, that did not work. Commas appear to break it. Alright, well, can I just do it here then? And then av reload. That doesn't seem to reload that, which is kind of irritating, to be honest. What does av reload do? I mean, it's supposed to reload the file. Doesn't actually seem to do that though. So that's a bug. That is a bug that I gotta fix. Yeah, this is still not right. For some reason, when I type this in the CLI, like in the commands, it just doesn't want to accept it. Hytale admin. Oh, fuck me. Are you serious? What is this? Okay. Color codes appear to break the prefix. Why? What? Why do color codes break the prefix? That's so weird. Chat filter config? Oh. Don't look at that, guys. mean, I don't think that that would be causing issues, to be honest with you. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to... Oh, wait, no, I don't want to... No, cancel that. I'm gonna have to figure out how to use color codes in my prefixes again. It seems to work in-game, but when I try and change the prefix of a group, it does not. Which is unfortunate. Like, it only works if I do that. What about another color code? No, yeah, it's specifically that one. Specifically that one. Why is that? Unicode or ampersand? How does it look in this? Valid escape. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this out. God damn it, this used to work. I promise, guys, this used to work. I don't know why it doesn't work now, but we're gonna have to figure it out. We're gonna have to dive deep. Let's just have how I want my prefix to look. Hytale admin at C or at 7 administrator at 7. Oh, right. For some reason, this isn't a valid prefix. You have specified a list of argument values for an argument that does not accept a list. Oh. Okay, well, what if I just type in this? For some reason, it thinks that this is a list. What if I use, like, parentheses? Okay, that applied it. That applied it, but it still doesn't actually work. Is it because it's converting it to Unicode? Okay, so let's restart the server. Can I just do slash reboot? No, stop. Okay, whatever. We'll just stop it and restart the server. And we'll see if manually adding it will fix it. Either way, though, it needs to not convert the Unicode, or it needs to not convert the ampersands to Unicode. That's what's breaking it. I think because it thinks it's like escaping the string or something. I honestly don't know. It's very weird. Very, very odd behavior. We are getting that logging error as well. So, definitely finding issues with this new version. I don't know why that's happening. It's gonna be something I have to look into. What's cool with CurseForge is you can see like what. So no downloads for this yet. Has there been any for this? No downloads for this either. Wow. So nobody's even seen these two. Okay, let's log in. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to do some investigating into that. But I do want to end the stream here. This is taking a long time. If I do end up figuring out what the issue is, I'll leave a comment on this live stream for any of those who are interested for some reason in watching this. I don't think anybody has joined because I haven't had a single chatter, but you know, that's okay. Regardless, if you're watching this as a VOD, Thank you for watching. Hopefully this was educational or interesting in some way. And have a great night. Bye.